You know, I can't understand it, ladies and gentlemen. These are wonderful people. They have built a prosperous community and small nation in that northern part of Iraq. Somehow at the State Department or at the White House, they're holding on to some kind of a fiction that Iraq is a unified nation. It is no such thing. It is Sunnis, it is Shias, and it is Kurds. There are three groups. It's not one nation any longer. And the nation was put together as a stroke of the pen of the great powers back in the 1920s, and it's called Mesopotamia. It's nothing but a fiction. And there's no reason why we have to continually pour money into that bunch of thugs in Baghdad who themselves are persecuting their Sunni minority and stirring up racial strife. We have no reason to support them, and we can send military supplies directly to the Kurds. And the thought is, well, we can't have a Kurdistan because it'll make the Turks mad. Who cares? Who cares if the Shias in Baghdad get mad at us? And who cares if the Turks get mad at us? The time we need is to recognize those who are our allies. And there are precious few in that cauldron that's called the Middle East. And the Islamic states are not our allies. But Israel is our strong ally. And the Kurds are our strong ally. And we need to get together and say there's an enclave in Syria, Kurdish. Enclave in Iraq, Kurdish. Enclave in Turkey, Kurdish. Put them together and let's recognize an independent Kurdistan. It would be a boon and blessing in the Middle East. But we need to do it. And we just wring our hands and say, will you guys in Washington ever get your act together so we can defeat ISIS? But we won't do it. And ISIS is, you know, I heard something, Terry, that shocked me. We launched aircraft against the oil depots of ISIS in Syria. That's one of their major sources of money. Okay. So we've got our planes flying down. And guess what?
What?
We haul them back. We blow them back.
Why?
Because there may be civilian truck drivers driving the oil trucks, and if we bomb them, it might get somebody upset. Rules of engagement. True story. Now, that's about as awful as you guess, but that's the way we're dealing with it. And then we said, well, we've had 15 sorties or whatever. I mean, we're just playing with it. So, anyhow, it's Thanksgiving. Let's praise the Lord and give Him thanks. And who knows, maybe the Lord will bless this great nation that we love.